EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And tonight we start week 9.
I remember, do you remember when the stadiums had their thing, right? Denver had the fatigue thing, where everybody would get fatigued quick.
He went right after Kobe.
I told you. Go against the rookie. Smarts. He's smart.
Come on, Kobe, you should be a little more outside.
Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
They put Evans on Kobe.
The lane opens here. He's
fucking pick that off. Good shit, Kobe.
Return nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Come on, Kobe. I think Watts is going to get a pick. I think they're going to keep challenging the rook, and they're going to bracket him. Going to bracket whatever receivers over there. Right to the air is Mahomes. They got their feet fresh. I think Godwin's back, right?
It's a loss of 4 on that first play and second down. So they get the completion, that's good, but Charles probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback
go! Yes, another one, Kev!
What you're hoping is you have one of those tough
JPJ, baby!
When they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
Stop playing, nigga!
Bro, why? I need you to be on a delay.
16 and a Chiefs first down.
It's hard, Kev. It's my team.
They go back to the ground with Smith. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. At the 45-yard line.
That's a hold? Is that not a hold? Thank you.
Throwing the out
flag.
Incomplete. It's Cox. And he's going to have just a couple here with a
second
marker
and 16,
on the field as well.
3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 or 2nd and 16. Quick.
Niggas do another flag on AJ. What are you talking?
Can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He pushed AJ. What the fuck is that?
It's Xavier Worthy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
First down.
At the Broncos' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Smith up the middle. And they bring this one inside the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
It's a good touchdown. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Inside the 15
with the cross.
Too shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Why is everybody crossed up?
Tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second
down. Not a touchdown.
Now Mahomes. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, I'm there, bro.
A great play there.
Oh, brother.
Touchdown on the year. Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Takes it to about the 37. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. This a 2nd and 8. Throwing Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Well, it's a new game.
Nix from the shotgun. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 11. 51 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes? Yes and yes.
Why is he there? I don't know.
4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's Patrick Surtain, man.
Kansas City.
Of course.
Great effort there. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. 14.
Broncos nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Okay,
Butker on to kick
animation,
it away.
man.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to provide, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are the 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the
fact that they come in so quick
You're actually playing in the offensive backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22
right,
in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there.
Who?
Each and every snap because
Knock
throughout this
school
season,
off,
they've given up some big plays. To be
I
able
didn't
to
knock
hold
him
someone
off.
to no gain.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, but see, his guy is staying in coverage, but Patrick Surtain is getting blown out this game.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Go pitch, go pitch.
That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You don't want to get hit.
Tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
What are you swinging at?
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's got a man.
Mid-zone, man.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Never fucking fails. Cross the fucking 50, immediate holding flag. 5 fucking flags already, bro.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st
Say
downs.
what?
Keep the clock running. And if they're
As soon as
smart,
we cross the
you're starting to
fucking
milk
50.
the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. 2nd and 4.
Again, like, whose man is that, man? Oh, brother, bro.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yo, when we have these games,
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchdown.
What's going on over
here?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Got 3 innings left.
As mentioned, this one of the
There's
hottest
no way
teams
that
in the NFL, riding that winning
fucking
streak into
everybody
this
can
one.
hit
But
it.
now playing here on Thursday night, do you think
Oh,
that this
somebody
helps
block,
their
please, bro.
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs
Keep
into
watching the
a
fucking grass
right around
right
the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I got a double play ball, just fucking made an error. Fuck, this meter should be throwing me off sometimes.
They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Daniel Bellinger. 57 yards. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
It's going to be another run.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I? Had another double play ball. Botched.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected.
Ground ball to the pitcher.
Sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
Well, he's down at the 48. A pick up at 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Oh, it's time to give a little
and you're getting like your ass
fucked. Very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
Double play,
hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's the game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's Mahomes again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cox. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown.
Got the first down, Kev. Run on first down. Oh, next play, false start. Just ran into Bijan first and 15. Another flag.
Convert it into 6 points.
Oh, rebound. All right.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're
back. We back. He's down 21-zip. 21-14 now. Locked a field goal for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, nice.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. Easy.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh my God, man! Give me that pick, bro.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
At the Broncos' 48-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Third and 15.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Smith. Finding room in midfield.
No way, man! Oh my God, bro! Holy shit!
This pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
A first down carry for Smith. Looking for a seam to find
bullshit,
him.
man.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Throwing now is Mahomes. A desperation heave for the end zone.
No way! Yo, this game, bro. Oh my God, man.
And Xavier Worthy, 48 yards.
This is all this fucking...
Let's go, Pitts! He's trying to get paid,
That's all it takes, man. All it takes is...
Extra point by Butker is on target.
Oh.
Now up to 14.
Broncos 14. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Bro, this is the Pitts, bro.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Come on, let's bust it
The
covered.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can
you get lightheaded when
use
you
it
stretch?
down by 2 scores.
Nah.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Have I? Yes, but you asking like if I get it all the time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I think because I'm taller than you.
To throw, here's Nix.
That had nothing to do with it.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes
You know
that
why
he's
players
comfortable
fly
with.
better?
Some easy
Air.
throws, some
Stairs.
completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
You gonna tell me that's false too?
Now it's Nix. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. Hey, you're as speed.
To throw is Nix.
No, let go of the ball, man, please. I'm pressing. Oh my God, man, this game, man. I'm trying to hike the ball, hike.
It's up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Bringing some fucking steak to my stomach.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Hey, shot! We gotta switch it up. Captain.
Nix to the air. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Nix. He's going to try and go deep again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. We just need to play defense and just streak.
The Broncos getting the football first.
Always a streak.
Second half as they trail.
God forbid if I want my number 1 corner to play the number 1 receiver they have.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
AJ with his 3rd flag. Takes away the sack.
It's Mullins.
Oh, God.
They will muster a yard here to the 38.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Nix. He finds his man complete. That's Mullins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Middle.
They'll run on first down. Mullins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, Walker. You got to get there, man.
At the
Fuck.
Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Return.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. 2nd and 9 now. A short throw to Ingram. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix.
Guys,
that's Sutton. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
On first down, it's Mullins. And he'll get down to about the 26.
Bengal said, I'm not sure I've seen Kyle Pitts score a touchdown since college.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Second and inches.
It's true.
Off the play fake, Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
Oh, Pierce almost got him again. Don't give up.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Nix going to give to Hardy. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the Jets.
Hey, why is he never blocked, bro?
Right away. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
My homie just said Q as a cucumber. Motherfucker need to turn off his radio.
Contact well timed there, and now
Who said that?
It's a meme. Oh, Leon's back in Resident Evil 9?
Yeah.
They'll go for
he
it.
looks badass, too. I never played Resident Evil back in the day.
Yeah, he's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's another Broncos first down.
Harvey will struggle.
Oh, come on. Somebody block here, man.
Tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Motion. Ready.
They hand off to the good tight end. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Dobbins. And Dobbins is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
Unblocked.
Down now after a loss of 2.
Now down 3 scores. I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity. Field goals, they're not going to cut it in this situation.
Captain. Ready. Away.
On 4th down, Nix. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
More laundry on the field. I'm done watching this game.
What happened?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
They're not even losing by that much.
The game is tied.
Exactly.
We're in the second quarter,
touchback.
and there have been 9
Was it holding or was
already.
it not?
I didn't see it.
The fact that Bijan got that wide open is
The KC
obvious.
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Nigga, they called it on
They
the
were
receiver.
terrific in the first half, built up
He
a
was already in the
sizable
open
lead, and
field.
It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side, but this is a unit that has
Two
to be
people on
itching to
them,
get
it's
the
still
football
open.
again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive.
Because
So
they
you can
gained a
bet that they're
30-yard
saying,
play.
let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now another flag.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
False start.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Why we always play these niggas on Thursday?
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith.
He did say that.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with
we
Said
just
it's either
played them,
Tampa,
second down.
Tampa.
They
Carolina.
certainly have to give a little credit here because
We played these
they're
niggas
playing
last
this
year on
game
Thursday.
now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
13-yard game. Bijan is such a
Quarter
beast.
coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Literally the second time I got robbed of a hit because I hit it too hard. Okay.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Somebody,
8-yard
please.
gain, 2nd and 2.
102 lineouts at second base.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Running left, it's Smith.
I get sucked into a block, man.
It's good enough for first.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point.
First
And this
pitch,
is
Luke
all you
Weaver,
want.
solo jack. All right.
You can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving. You're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Yeah.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't like to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down.
Now there's nobody tackling, bro.
But then quickly brought down.
Oh, brother, bro. This is...
57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, brother. Read the play. Oh, my God, man.
6 yards away. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yo, bro.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
3rd and 10 becomes 3rd and 15. $5. Can have a fucking screen right here.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw.
Nobody came the other way.
Away from now it's 3rd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass.
It's so crazy how
200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, putting them under 200 today.
Y'all not done yet?
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Get back.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Another hit. Another run.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
10-0. They
Down
off
to the
with
6
my
yard
ass.
line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Yo, but like, those are good pitches. Fuck am I supposed to do?
On 3rd down, Harvey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll go. Here's Harvey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He literally landed in the end zone.
Try and throw. Here's Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Hold on, son. Ready. Check.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He drops it, man.
Incomplete. They cannot convert. They turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Smith as they try to run some clock. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco leading.
Why is AJ not, fucking AJ getting flagged 3 times? AJ has to shadow Evans.
Go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tag! 18 Cardinal.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Kansas City, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they will try to get back in the...
Let's go. Put him on his neck. Good shit, Kobe.
He had another sack?
Who? Pierce?
Yeah.
Yeah. That back hurt, right? Uh-huh.